Greetings, citizens of the world. The news of Puerto Rico's destruction in the wake of Hurricane Maria has left many distraught and worried about what happens next. President Trump has been working tirelessly to ensure that relief efforts are properly handled. The media would never admit that the president is handling this disaster effort well, but despite that, people like former baseball star Curt Schilling are coming forward. Schilling has confirmed that the president managed to get aid to the island in record time. He told Fox News, "I have talked to politicians in both states, Texas and Florida, and the governor of Puerto Rico." He went on to say that, "All have said, that the president did everything in a pace they've never seen before, as far as him releasing money and releasing assets. But the execution on the ground has been horrifying." In other words, the president is doing everything he can to help the ravaged community, but there are steps on the ground that need to be taken. One of the biggest issues Puerto Rico has run into since the disaster is their shortage of food and water. As it turns out, there were food and supplies at the ports stationed in Puerto Rico, but they've been mostly inaccessible thanks to the storm. The issue was getting these supplies unloaded. After Hurricane Maria, many employees didn't, or couldn't, show up to do their job. As a result, there was a bottleneck with the supplies. President Trump is going above and beyond to make sure that the people involved in the relief efforts have what they need, and that there are people there, on the ground, helping, despite the claims made by the mainstream media. Besides Schilling, people like Richard Roslow, the governor of Puerto Rico, are stepping up to praise the president for handling this disaster well. Roslow said, "The president and the administration, every time we've asked them to execute, they've executed quickly," when he spoke with Fox News. This is consistent with the earlier claims by Schilling. Curt Schilling says the president did everything for Puerto Rico in a pace they've never seen before. Is it time to stop the media pettiness and just get to work? Is it time to stop the pettiness and just get to work with hurricane cleanup? The governor went on to say that, "The administration has responded to our petitions. FEMA and FEMA Director Brock Long have been on the phone virtually all the time with me, checking out how things are going. This boils down to what we knew all along. The Trump administration is clearly working closely with the officials in Puerto Rico to make sure that everyone is taken care of before rebuilding." It doesn't get much clearer than that. The people who are there on the ground understand that President Trump could not have handled this situation better. Liberal media outlets will never make this claim. In fact, they say that the president is responsible for people dying. You won't hear the real story on the news. Schilling and others are doing a great service to this country by confirming